The New York Islanders fall to the Detroit Red Wings 4-2, getting swept by the Wings this season. Three defeats to the Red Wings, a team that we should be feasting points for ourselves on to get us into a better playoff position, and that we get swept. And what am I supposed to even say tonight? Like, what am I supposed to say? I, I'm at a loss. I I have a lot of good things to say about a lot of the players tonight, and yet they just continue to choke and do the I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I really do. Where Rod Serling, where are you? Where are you? Like or even better yet, I feel like I'm watching a rerun on TV or whatever. I've seen this show before. Uh, as I'm watching the show, I know it's going to happen. And then because I've already seen it, then I see it happen. And it just happens game after game after game after game, year after year after year after year. Like, holy moly. For you, if anybody watching this podcast is an Islander fan and you're like 15 years old or something like that, and this is how you earn your stripes as an Islander fan. That's all I got to say to you. We've all been through it, like for decades. This is it. This is Islander fandom right here. This is what we get now. We got four Stanley Cups in a row that I was blessed to see, and then I just feel like we've been cursed, absolutely cursed ever since. So this is going to be a weird one. I'm going to try to make this quick because I can't consciously praise the players like I'm going to tonight when I talk about them in the player reviews, and in a game where we blew it again. Again, another third period loss. Like, who didn't know that was going to happen? I knew it was going to happen. The time frame was just a little bit off. Usually I figured they'd pull the goaltender, score one late, and score two in the last minute. Why not? Why not? Anyway, game started out great. Beautiful goal. Anders Lee grabbing his eighth goal of the year from Pajot and Dobson. Dobson made a nice play on that. Just joined the play and kept the puck in the zone and stayed in the zone to help make the play happen. So up we go 1-0. And you can't be too excited about that because you realize that one goal may be the only goal you scored tonight, because I mean, we scored one goal in two games prior to this game tonight against. So basically in three games this year, we scored three goals against the Detroit Red Wings. Just to show you how ridiculous this whole thing is, okay? When we played Detroit in the first game and Lyon got that shutout, that 40 save shutout, in his next three games, he gave up 4, 5, and 4 goals in his next three games. In his fourth game, he played the Islanders a second time and gets a 2-1 victory against us. The guy is not that good of a goaltender. He's their backup. Talbot's their number one. We can't. Oh, tragic. Just tragic. Anyway, Moritz Seider ties it up in the first period and from Kopp and Fisher. And I just at that time I was thinking, you know what? I'll take 1-1 over 1-0 because maybe it won't be the same scenario, and maybe this will be a 5-4 or a 6-4 game or something like that tonight. But that was wishful thinking. But we score a beautiful goal. Kyle Palmieri from Brock Nelson and Isaiah George getting his first point as an Islander, which was awesome. But really, the whole play was done by Siplikov. What a great play he made on this goal. He lugged the puck up the. We were being hemmed in a little bit, and he lugged the puck out of our zone and zipped got the zone entry. Then he went down to the corner and made a hell of a cross ice pass back. And then of course he was the third assist, but without what he did, there's no way we score that goal. But another nice goal by the Islanders. Paul Mary hitting 10 already, having a great season, having a great season. Yep. So what does that mean? We're going to the third period with a 2-1 lead. Oh, we know. And of course, it's the same two characters that do it all the time, Raymond and Larkin. So Larkin starts it off, uh, scoring his 12th of the year on a crappy spinorama. I hate those goals, but hey, it's what he was trying to do, so I guess it counts. Tied up 2-2. We're not going to go too long into this. You all saw Lucas Raymond make a beautiful deflection 2.5 minutes later, and all of a sudden they're up 3-2. And then the Islanders, well, for a change, we didn't give up a goal in the first 15 seconds while we pulled the goaltender. We had them out for about 3 minutes when they scored with us with 2 seconds left. Yeah, there's a dagger in the heart. Edvinson or whatever his name is. He's the guy who scored the goal in the 1-0 game against us. Gets his third of the year. So 2 goals against the Islanders. Yay. So anyway, we entered into this game in 10th place in the conference. We will be in 11th place at the end of the night. And it puts pressure on to definitely have to win the next game for sure. Just going to have to do that. So, like I said, I think I'm just going to go through the players real quick tonight. I might miss a lot of stuff, but it's just that, like, I just don't think I don't really think they deserve to be praised. I mean, I know I can't hold it against guys who aren't on the ice and that, but like right now, like I'm mad at all the Islanders. So I know it's certain people, it's not their fault and whatnot. So Sipakov, I didn't think he had his greatest game. He made some really great plays out there tonight. He always is gonna, even on his bad games, he's gonna make some great plays out there, some great hits, and just did his typical stuff. Like I said, he was the engine on that on the second goal, even though he didn't get rewarded with a point. So, um, yeah. So that's all I got to say for him. Holmstrom, -2 tonight, so that's not good, but I think one of them was on the empty netter, so I guess I'll give him that. But overall, I noticed Holmstrom was having just a fantastic defensive game and was making a little bit happen in the offensive zone, but defensively, he was outstanding tonight. Bo Horvat, guy's snake bitten right now. Guy, like he gets wide open in the middle of the net, and he puts it right in the old bread basket. It's just as a player, you go through those times, and I feel for Bo, but we really need so much more out of Bo right now. He needed to step up while Barzy and Duke were down, and he really hasn't done it. He really hasn't. I mean, overall as a team, we've been staying afloat and everything. So, but really, Bo hasn't taken the bull by the horns and really helped us out a whole lot. I mean, sure, he's scored some goals and he's got some assists and he's helped us with some wins and that, but just expecting so much more out of Bo. Martin, not his worst game in the world. The guy's just not a good hockey player right now. 7 minutes and 7.5 minutes of ice time. I'll give it this. The fourth line didn't get hemmed in very much tonight. Small stints when they did get hemmed in. So that means Martin had to be playing a little bit better, but I didn't think ironically, I've been giving Wally and McLean a pass for Martin's play, but tonight for Wallstrom, it's all on you tonight, Wally. That was not a good game. Not a good game at all. It just I get it. I get it. He's having limited time with the least talented player, and he's playing on a line with the least talented players, and he's getting limited time. I don't think people understand how difficult that is to get your offensive groove going. And Tonight I noticed Wally couldn't even like pick up a pass. It was just fumbling. It was falling off his stick. Everything he did was wrong, and it just really one of those nights. But so it wasn't Martin's fault tonight. It was more Wally's fault on the third line. I thought Kyle McLean. I had a thought he had a noticeable, really good game on the fourth line. He was flying out there tonight. It looked like he had a little extra gear out there tonight. So that was kind of nice to see from Kyle. The fourth line did uh, go even tonight, so they didn't hurt us, and you could kind of see that because they weren't getting hemmed in, so which was a really nice change. Engvall had some good moments and he had some bad moments. He's one of the reasons why the game got tied up, but he he had some good moments. There was one in particular where we were hemmed in big time, and he just used his speed to his advantage. And he just, when he got that puck, he just tore out of the zone, and nobody had a chance of stopping him from getting out of the zone. So I saw a lot of good things from Pierre tonight. It definitely wasn't his worst game. I thought his effort level was a little better than the last game. Still not 100%, but I thought it was a little bit better. Um, Kyle Palmieri, wow, 10 goals. I mean, I thought Palms looked great tonight. It's 2 games in a row now. He's back to looking like he did in the first 13 games of the season. And, 10 goals in 22 games. That's a pretty nice clip to be on right now. So he's close to a 40 goal pace right now. So Palms drinking from the fountain of youth. I don't think Palms has ever hit 40 goals. So wouldn't that be something if he did it at this time of his life? That would be impressive. Uh, Anders Lee, wow, I thought he had just a fantastic game tonight. Just, you know, uh, forget the goal. I just thought everything Anders did out there tonight, like his speed level, like I'm watching this guy buzzing around the ice. Anders Lee does not buzz around the ice, but I'm telling you, tonight he was buzzing around the ice. And his board work is second to none. And got great hands, got us the goal tonight. So 4 shots on net. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I love the way he didn't take that hit. He said, I don't need anybody to fight for me. I'll do that myself. Good job, El Capitano. I thought Brock was flying again. I thought he's starting to, so that's kind of two good games in a row for him. So he picked up a nice assist tonight. Uh, Basically on 20 minutes of ice time, but his ice time was well deserved. As like I said, they were kind of flying out there tonight. I thought Pageau had a really good game as well. He was fantastic in the face-off circle. His forechecking was elite tonight. So he was really flying out there, laying the body out, making a lot of good passes, a lot of good plays. Really happy with Pager's game. Same could be said for Zizekas. Like I said, we're never going to get that old rendition of Zeker back, but from what I saw tonight, he was pretty responsible out there and he had some energy tonight. So that was nice to see. Mr. Pollock, or not Pollock, yeah, Mr. Pollock. Let's talk about Ryan. Another good game by Ryan. 27 shifts out there tonight, 23 minutes of ice time. So he's really solid defensively for us. Just fantastic. Noah Dobson, I thought, had his best game that he's had in a long, long, long time. So he was really engaged tonight. He even used some man strength there tonight a couple times. He ended up getting a -2. One of those is on the empty netter, so he's really only a -1. But I just thought overall his game as a whole was so much better tonight. So I mean he was joining the play, he was up the ice, he was playing defense, he was playing strong. So that's a nice change from Noah. Scott Mayfield, just another outstanding game, and first time in a long time, Scotty pulls the -1 tonight. But man, he's a warrior. He was fantastic on the penalty kill for us. Our penalty kill was really nice. Good work by the penalty kill tonight. There's another good night, back-to-back nights for the penalty kill. So That was kind of nice to see. Chalosky, I thought had a really good game. One thing about Chalosky that I really like, well, two things actually, is one is he likes to shoot. So there's that threat from the shot from the point, especially on the power play. But he has that little talent that not every defenseman has. He has that how just before he's about to release the puck kind of move over a half a stride and his pucks get through. That's the biggest difference with Chalosky and a lot of our other defensemen. Chalosky seems to get his pucks through. And if not through to a very close area to the net where if that puck misses the net, it is coming straight back out. So I like that in Chalosky's game, and I can see him working hard at the defensive game. Good game by Chalosky tonight. Hutton, he was down in ice. He only had 1240 tonight. So I thought he was a little shaky at times, but overall he was fairly solid. Like I said, our team was playing great up until the another collapse. So Isaiah George, I just congratulations to Isaiah on getting his first point as an Islander tonight. But man, it's the little things with George that just you have to really appreciate his dipsy doodleness uh to evade forward checkers is really really something to see. He's good. He skates well back. Excuse me. As a defenseman, and when you can skate like that backwards makes a huge difference. But he just has you can tell he has a little repertoire of moves of how to juke and jive and get away from the forecheckers coming in. And as per usual, Isaiah's first pass out of the zone is really excellent. And I thought he's been very good defensively for us as well. For a 20-year-old, he's playing some really solid D for us. Varley, it was a weird one tonight. Like nothing against him for the goals or anything, but he just seemed shaky tonight. Just seemed shaky to me tonight. I don't know why, but uh, what can you do? Varley like a whip it kind of goal the way Larkin did that, a deflection that you got no chance on, and yeah. However, I will say this, and when I say I thought he was a little bit shaky tonight, I saw a couple of pucks actually hit him in the pads, like while he was standing up, that he never even saw. And there was big holes for that puck to go through. You had no clue where the puck was. So, like I said, I just thought Varley was just a little bit out of sorts tonight. So anyway, looks like we're falling into that hole, and the pressure is on for next game. So anyway, I know everybody's disappointed out there tonight. I am as well. But all you guys and girls out there, you take care and peace out.